Welcome to another online midweek reflection. As you might have noticed, between me and David, we try to keep our midweek reflections shorter than our Sunday reflections. I sometimes have trouble with this because I always need to say more when most has already been said. So today's reflection is a first for me in actively trying to keep to a certain time as we aim to ensure that these midweek reflections serve more as a compact, open-ended thought to keep us thinking until Sunday. For this reason, feel free to contact me via email if you want to discuss any of what has been said in this reflection. Today, we will be reflecting on the theme of gratitude, or rather the action of gratitude. Eckhart Tolle writes, acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation for all abundance. I'm sure we all want to live fulfilling and abundant lives. We all want to feel accepted, loved, and cared for. We all want enough to eat and to live in a safe and positive environment. Unfortunately, these perfect circumstances hardly ever exist. There are always influences and factors that spoil or upend our perfect picture of what life should be like. We are currently living through one of the most significant challenges to human well-being, physically and mentally. Things are not as we hoped they would be. How does gratitude help us in these circumstances? It is widely accepted in the field of spiritual well-being that gratitude is more than a noun. Gratitude can also be used as a verb. The practice of gratitude is an active identification of the things that are already present in our lives, that bring us happiness and joy. It is acknowledging that these things are gifts from God and thanking Him for them. It is a choice to actively focus on what we have and what is right in our lives, rather than obsess about the things we lack or bad situations we cannot control. On Sunday, we reflected on lament and the important tool it can be in our worship toolbox. Gratitude is another hopeful tool or another helpful tool we can use when we are being gripped by fear and hopelessness. In James's letter in the New Testament, he refers to all kinds of temptations, trials, and tribulations in the first part of his letter. All because the Christians in these times were severely persecuted for their faith and their beliefs. His remedy for the pain and disappointment is to practice gratitude. In the first chapter of James, verse 17 and 18, he writes, "Every good gift and every perfect present comes from heaven. It comes down from God, the creator of heavenly lights, who does not change or cause darkness by turning. By His own will, He brought us into being through the word of truth, so that we should have first place among all His creatures." I want to conclude our reflection today by praying a prayer by Nadia Boltzweber, which I have quoted often, and which I adapted somehow to say something about our own circumstances. Let us pray. Holy God, that I have been given one more day, I give thanks. That the birds still sing each morning impossibly early outside my window, I give thanks. For the sun rising once again in the east, I give thanks. For this day I have bread, I give thanks. For drinking drinkable water, for breathing breathable air, and the ice cream van making daily trips to our neighborhood, I give thanks. For one more day of mobility, I give thanks. For novelists who create worlds and characters and stories for our minds and not for our televisions, I give thanks. For cell phone reception, and I guess it's better than nothing Zoom calls and reliable internet service, I give thanks. That I am loved, I give thanks. That I am forgiven, I give thanks. That I am alive, I give thanks. That you, O God, are known by many names, I give thanks. That you, O God, are present when I feel only your absence, I give thanks. That you are God and I am not, I give the most thanks. Forgive me when I forget that one. And for every other gift I am too self-obsessed to see, but that totally comes from you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen.